Dennis Oliech's life and career have been as compelling as they have been turbulent, marked not only by moments of brilliance on the pitch, but also by controversy off it. Long before the cheers of packed stadiums defined his legacy, his name frequently made headlines for reasons that divided public opinion. One of the earliest and most defining controversies in his career came in 2004, when at just 19 years old, he was offered an enormous financial package, reportedly ranging between Kenya shillings 200 million and Kenya shillings 890 million, to change his nationality and represent Qatar. He was even issued a Qatari passport under the name Farhan Masad. In a move that stunned many, Oliech rejected the offer, choosing instead to remain loyal to Kenya. While widely praised as an act of patriotism, he later admitted to having mixed feelings about the decision, especially in light of what he perceived as inadequate support for local football legends. His relationship with Kenya's football authorities would become another recurring source of friction. In 2005, Oliech refused to report to national duty over unpaid allowances amounting to about $1,700, highlighting ongoing disputes between players and management. More than a decade later, in 2016, tensions resurfaced when he was stripped of the Harambee Stars captaincy by coach Adel Amrouche, who accused him of inciting player revolts and skipping training camps. These incidents painted a picture of a player unafraid to challenge authority, though critics often interpreted his actions as indiscipline. Club football did little to shield him from controversy. In 2019, after making a highly publicized return to Kenya to play for Gor Mahia, his contract was abruptly terminated just 8 months later. The club cited repeated misconduct, including missing training sessions without permission and underwhelming performances. There were also claims that he had used the club's platform to promote personal political ambitions, further straining relations. Legal troubles also shadowed parts of his early career. In 2005, an arrest warrant was issued after he failed to appear in court over assault allegations. The following year, he was hospitalized with facial injuries after a street altercation in Nairobi, reinforcing his image as a volatile public figure during that period. Speculation about his finances added another layer to his public narrative. Once known for a flashy lifestyle that included luxury cars and high-end living, Oliech later faced rumors of financial decline. He addressed these claims candidly, explaining that much of his wealth, over Kenya shillings 120 million, had been spent on medical care for his mother and brother, both of whom were battling cancer. This revelation reframed the conversation, revealing a more personal and sacrificial side to his story. Another intriguing what-if moment in his career involved a failed move to Manchester United. According to former coach Jacob "Ghost" Muley, the transfer collapsed after Oliech reportedly did not pass psychometric evaluations designed to assess his temperament and mentality, an episode that has since become part of Kenyan football folklore. Behind these controversies lies the story of a boy from Mathare who rose to become one of Kenya's most iconic footballers. Born on February 2nd, 1985, Oliech grew up in the tough conditions of Nairobi's informal settlements, where football was both an escape and a calling. He honed his skills on dusty pitches, playing for local sides like Dagoretti Santos before joining the Mathare United youth system in 1998. His talent quickly set him apart. While attending Jamhuri Primary School, he earned a scholarship to Kakamega High School, a powerhouse in Kenyan school football. Though his time there was brief, a transfer to Kamkunji High School proved pivotal. It was there, alongside future stars like McDonald Mariga, that Oliech's abilities truly flourished, paving the way for a professional career immediately after completing his KCSE examinations. Oliech came from a family deeply intertwined with football. His mother, Mary Ama Oliech, affectionately known as Mama Oliech, was a celebrated entrepreneur who founded the iconic Mama Oliech restaurant in Nairobi. His father, Boaz Oliech Apio, passed away in 2000. Among his siblings were several footballers, including Steve Okumu Oliech, who tragically died in a car accident in 2002, Andrew Apache Oyombi, a Harambee Stars defender, and Kennedy and Kevin Oliech, both of whom also played professionally. Kevin would later pass away from cancer in 2020, adding another personal loss to the family. Oliech's professional career began at Mathare United, where he debuted as a teenager before moving abroad. His first major breakthrough came in Qatar with Al Arabi, where he scored 27 goals in 47 appearances. From there, he moved to France, becoming one of the few Kenyans to play in League One. His time at Auxerre between 2007 and 2012 was particularly successful, as he made over 160 appearances and competed in the UEFA Champions League, an achievement few Kenyan players have reached. He later played for Nantes and Ajaccio before brief stints in the UAE with Dubai CSC. In 2019, he returned home to join Gor Mahia, becoming the highest-paid player in the Kenyan Premier League at the time, before retiring in early 2020. Internationally, Oliech was a defining figure for the Harambee Stars. Nicknamed the Menace for his speed and attacking prowess, he scored 34 goals for Kenya, making him one of the country's top scorers. His most iconic moment came in 2003, when he scored a last-minute goal against Cape Verde to secure Kenya's qualification for the 2004 Africa Cup of Nations, ending a 12-year absence from the tournament. He would go on to captain the national team, cementing his status as a symbol of Kenyan football. Off the pitch, his personal life has often drawn public attention. Though never married, he is a father of 2 children from different relationships. His past relationships, including those with Paula Mumia, Beatrice Wanjiku, and Veronica Oliech, have occasionally played out in the public eye, sometimes ending in highly publicized disputes. Financially, Oliech's journey has been a mix of peak earnings and difficult sacrifices. At the height of his career in France, he earned close to $1 million annually. However, the heavy financial burden of medical expenses for his family forced him to sell valuable assets, including luxury cars like a Porsche Macan Turbo and properties in Nairobi. Today, he has found a new footing beyond football. He serves as a brand ambassador for companies like Techno Mobile and has taken on roles in sports diplomacy, including being named Kenya's ambassador for the 2024 African Nations Championship, CHAN. He remains connected to his roots, with family investments, such as the famed Mama Oliech restaurant, continuing to thrive under the management of his siblings. From the dusty fields of Mathare to the bright lights of European football, Dennis Oliech's story is one of talent, defiance, sacrifice, and resilience. A career shaped as much by controversy as by undeniable greatness.